Hello and welcome to another Hearthstone video. Right now we are doing battle with a friend of mine on Battle.net, Pickles623. He is a viewer from YouTube. If anybody else would ever like to friend me on Battle.net, I am super down with that. It's Esper number 1666, which is ironic in lots of different ways, but that is my username, and I am happy to play occasionally with people who I know through YouTube and who follow my videos. I think that that's a lot of fun. So I have no idea what Pickles is going to want to play against me. I know that he likes playing Mage just as much as I do, so I will pick a class that's good against Mage. I haven't done much with this deck, and the deck name is ridiculously stupid. I actually don't like Hunter, so I named the deck Don't Drop That Dun-Da-Dun, which is just an awful song, but I don't like playing against Hunter because I play Mage so much, so since I have a sneaking suspicion that Pickles will pick Mage, and I was super duper wrong, I chose Hunter, but I'll try to pilot this deck well anyway. This looks like as good a curve as any. God, I hate this deck. So we'll try to tracking into part of either of the combos. There's the combo where you use the Buzzard and the Hounds to draw a bunch of cards, and then there's the combo, man, this is even better, we'll lead with Web Spinner. And then there's the combo where you use Scavenging Hyena and the Hounds and then just run them into things.
Is someone injured?
This is not a bad start over here. So this is a later game card. You usually want to cycle this one way or another. I'm gonna attack, get my creepers on. I don't have a good way to interact with this card, so I'm just going to ignore it for the time being.
The damned stand ready.
Can never tell what this guy says when he comes out. I feel like he says the damn's damn ready, but I don't know if that is the case or not. So I want to get this off the board almost immediately, and then I think silencing this would be okay. Obviously, if I knew I was going to get the boar, it would be the best play, but the boar is okay, and the bird that gives everything +2 is okay, or +1 is okay. So I think I'm gonna play this, and on the off chance that I get the bear, I guess it's not the end of the world, but I really want the boar or the bird. They're all bees too. That's kind of funny. Boar, bird, bear, and of course we get the bear because you can't ever get what you want. So we will just do that. Again, I'm still learning how to play Hunter. I am a Mage specialist who has delved into Druid recently just because I'm comfortable playing tempo decks and I'm comfortable playing control decks. Hunter is very much so an aggro game plan, as evidenced by the steady shot, power being just pure aggressive all the time. So that was interesting. No play out of him is very strange. How do we want to deal with that? We could do a setup here. We could kill this. It's tough. If we... This might be our best play. If we use our kill command well, we could really do some damage. We could attack, and then kill command to polish off this. We could just go pure aggro and start hitting him in the face. I don't hate that. God, I wish I had a way to put more power on the board. Okay, I think that I found our best play. I think that our best play is sadly to put the boar on the board. Attack in here, attack in here, kill command this, and then go for the face. That negates that thing's special bonus. And now we've lost a lot of our gas, but it is not the end of the world. Our opponent has plenty of cards in hand, but we have established a good board, good beatdown plan. I haven't gotten to use my hero power yet, which is kind of a shame. But I think that's kind of the nature of curving out early, is you want to do as much with your mana as you can, and since your deck curves out at 6, this is kind of a late game, almost afterburner style strategy. So if he does nothing else, we're Hunter's marking this. It's too good against our strategy. So we'll Hunter's mark that. I don't know why I played the Buzzard. I felt like I'd get guys off of breaking this, but I am not. Which is kind of a shame. What do we want next turn? Next turn, I think we want... Houndmaster is not a beast. Buzzard is a beast. Sludge Belcher is not the best. We already have a Taunter. I think I actually want another Buzzard. I really want to refill my hand. So next turn I'll play Buzzard and then Owl, whatever he does. And this is a perfect example of when you don't have something better to do with your mana. Do 2 to the face. Oh, it's so ironic. Our username is Esper and we are playing the most aggressive deck I have ever put together in this game. That's actually not true. I had a Murloc deck when I was tinkering with Hearthstone back in the beta, and I haven't really done anything with it in a long time. Maybe I should update it and see if Murlocs can still go the distance. They reminded me a lot of like a fish archetype. They were a lot like a fish deck in Magic.
The damned stand ready.
Oh man. We have a really good play here. If we can draw almost anything, we can start cycling through our deck. That is not awesome. We will go ahead and... What do we want to silence more? I think we value the clean board more than anything, so we're going to silence this. And then we get to draw 2 cards. Too good. And we have a beast. Oh man. Now I feel like our play was very correct. Because we can go here, here. Clean up this. Send this at the face. And then we can play this and cycle twice. Get 2 more cards. Our engine right now is ridiculous. We're getting a lot of our cycle cards, but next turn we can almost go for lethal with this Timberwolf, which will of course draw us more cards. So we've set up a pretty nice end game. Yeah, what an awful card for him to get off of his Thought Steal. Just no value cycles. If he'd gotten like one of my Charge of the Hounds, that could have been really good for him. And so this is staunching our draw engine, but it's just not enough. Okay, well. So removed all the power from the board. I actually disagree with that play. I would have killed the other Buzzard. But what do we want to do? I think there's no questions asked. We want a Timberwolf draw a card. I think we too want to cycle a Flare. Now we're going to Animal Companion. Hopefully we get the board. That would just put it away. Dang, that's also really good. And we could cycle again. We're playing into Holy Nova if we do that. Do we just have lethal? We might. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna save the Hyena. And I'm gonna Hero Power. That might be wrong. We'll have 2 power on the board if he Holy Novas. He'll go up to 7. He could heal up to 9. I think that we just want to be able to follow up with a High Mane and a Hyena. If he plays a Taunter, he's dead. We have the Owl. I do really enjoy getting to play with, I guess, Pickles. This is probably the 4th or 5th time that I've gotten to play with him, and just having viewers that, oh man, he did get one of my Unleash the Hounds. This is so good. Should have played the Hyena. Oh man. But I do like getting to play against the viewers. I think he might still be dead, sadly. But oh man, the rubbins. Hiya. But it's a lot of fun. I needed Holy Nova so bad. I actually just mentioned that. I was like, how do we play around Holy Nova? So getting to play with the fans is a lot of fun. I'll probably play one more against him. I'll play my deck What Is Love. And it has a very it's a good name for the deck because the deck just doesn't want to take any damage early on. It curves out starting at 5 and goes all the way up to 9. What's he saying here? He says he wants to play again. Making sure. So I call the deck What Is Love because for the first few turns it's like, what is love? Don't hurt me. Because you're really wide open to aggressive decks. And I don't know, I enjoy playing the deck and not playing Mage against him since I play Mage against Pickles all the time. It's probably one of the better ideas. But it'll be fun since he's been such a loyal viewer for him to be featured in a video so he can kind of see how I play. Oh no! Alright, this is about as good a hand as we can ask for against Warlock. So we have the coin, we can coin into Wrath, and then hopefully after that, yeah, he is playing Zoo. So like I said, it's just Zoo is really good against this deck because I don't have a lot of game, so to speak, against the early decks. Like, I've drawn a lot of my early cards, which is impressive, but the deck only runs 2 Wraths, 1 Blood Mage, and 2 Innervates, and then I guess there are a couple of 4-drops in the Keeper of the Grove, but this is not an ideal matchup if he just gets off the ground. No other 1-drop is not great for him. I actually don't want to waste a Wrath on that. I'm going to Hero Power up and whack it. Oh no, it is Murlocs! I love Murlocs. And this guy is just going to be out of hand, so we're going to have to Wrath him. Which is another good reason that we saved the Wrath there, I guess, is so that we don't just get completely blown out by a strategy like this. Because if he had gone turn 1 Murloc, turn 2 Tidecaller, and we hadn't had any Wraths, we'd just lose. Look at how insane this is. This is so good. This is actually unbelievable. I feel like we could still very easily lose if we don't draw a swipe. We need to swipe really bad. Oh no. Alright. So, we could play Shield Master, which would just eat it. Or, it would probably die to this, and then he'd attack me for a lot. I need a way to kill these guys, but I don't have it yet. I could innervate into this, and then play Belcher next turn and just keep hoping that I draw this swipe pretty soon. So let's see. We could Hero Power and hit one of these guys, which isn't the worst. We're gonna Hero Power, hit one of these guys, and innervate into our Shield Master. And like, hopefully me talking through that isn't too tedious. But I feel like it's just our best play. Obviously drawing swipe was our best play, but can't always get what you want.
My thanks to you.
Normally, Pickles and I only play 2 games, so it'd be cool if we could win them both, but he's done a lot of damage so far. This is a good throwaway. 1-2 punch. That's insane. That's way better. So we're going to take 5 this turn. Our hero power is good against him, it's just not good enough. The pressure just isn't stopping. Luckily the Murlocs have slowed down. If these guys were Murlocs, we'd be in real trouble. So we have to play Sludge Belcher. He can attack, use this guy to polish off that, and then we take 3, but he's probably got something in his hand that makes his plays better. We've been fortunate, we've drawn the lower end of our curve, and it's still just not enough. If at any point we'd drawn like Ragnaros or... That's pretty good. He's just attacking it with both of them. No fear. Love it. This is probably the best attack. And then I'll hit us for 4, because this guy is very valuable. He's doing a lot of work. Ooh, I disagree with that. I could be wrong. Alright, we're just trying to not die. So our plays don't get any more complicated. We're just going to keep playing as many taunt creatures as we can until we run out of them. He must not be a Murloc deck, because while he has the sweet Murloc combos, he hasn't played a Warcaller or a Murkai. He has a remarkable number of cards in hand, we just haven't... Okay, and he's gonna power through this and hit us for 3. Probably draw a card this turn. And we're just quickly running out of taunters. We might need to play our Thalnos just to cycle. It never ends, oh my gosh. So I think this and then Thalnos is our best play, and the next turn we need to gain some health. I either win or die miserably. Thalnos would be good, but I think that this is a better play. I'm gonna eat this guy before he can do damage, because the obvious play is the 3-2 punch into our man. And so if we make him put both Flame Imps in, I think we're in much better shape. Of course, we could just be wrong. Pickles could be ecstatic because we just did that extra point of damage. So now we're dead to Soulfire. Gross. This is too strong. Now he can eat here and hit us for 1. We need to draw a Taunter really bad because we are currently out and we're not getting any more anytime soon. I could also go for a swipe. Swipe would be really good. Well, ask and ye shall receive. So this guy's a pretty good wall. Of course, he doesn't last very long in the face of any sort of silence. If our opponent is running the owl that silences guys, we are just dead here. RNG.
Put this apple on your head.
Is he saying he's hoping he's gonna... So I think he's hoping to do enough damage that he can Soulfire me to death. What he doesn't realize is that he's still in good shape here. I will of course attack this next turn and then gain some life. Probably even hero power up and polish off. None of these guys actually. We don't have quite enough power that we can kill him straight out, so... Wow, he's really gonna trade all of his guys in. That was crazy. Oh, I wanted my guy to live. That is upsetting. He's gonna soulfire me anyway, ballsy. Okay, so what are our options here? We can make some guys. We don't have a good way to kill this, which is a real shame. I think we have to innervate, have to armor up, and I actually don't think we can attack any of his guys, strictly because we are so dead to... We're honestly just dead to Knife Juggler. If he plays enough guys, there's a good chance that it'll hit in such a way that without this extra point of health, we will die. And we are, of course, nowhere close to killing him. I think that we're dead here. Or we should be. Okay. There were multiple ways to kill us, but this is just the rub-ins. It was a good game. I drew enough of my taunters that he had to work for it, I guess. So that is my games against Pickles 623. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to friend me on Battle.net, I am more than happy to play some more friendly games. I really do enjoy doing that. So thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off.